For every plane that would fly out with gold, we would have one that would come in. Now we have one plane that flies in with gold that goes to stay at our reserve, and we have 5 that fly out.
Wow.
And those 5 are going to China, and they are going to Saudi Arabia. Who's buying? The Chinese are buying. The Russians are buying. And what did we just get through with last week? The BRICS conference, and Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and now all these other countries. Now, does that mean the dollar's going to blow up tomorrow? Absolutely not. If you look at world trade, in fact, the dollar's actually increased in world trade over the last couple of years. Euro's down big time, but the dollar,
right.
But I'm just telling you, if we look at things in the margin, if you look at it and go, okay, which way are we going?
Yeah, well, how's it trending?
And it's trending away from the dollar and towards what the BRICS are doing, and what the BRICS are absolutely doing, what they have been doing, is buying physical gold, and it will be part of what they have in mind.
Okay,
why aren't we? If we can see that, why aren't we buying gold in America?
Because we are the smartest people in the room. When you got the smartest people in the room that think that, look, that's passe, that was a long time ago, we're not doing that anymore. And I would tell you that's New York and Washington. The guys that run this show right now, they believe they're the smartest people in the room, and that, But to your point, I think it's absolutely. Is it the fail-safe? It's absolutely the fail-safe. If all these best laid plans of mice and men don't work, let gold's price actually fly. Don't do anything in the futures markets. Don't do London, New York. Okay, buddy system. I'll swap it to you. You swap it to me, and that way we keep a lid on the price. Let that price go, and you've got a fail-safe. But I'm just telling you, in terms of who's go to Goldman, go to Morgan Stanley, go to J.P. Morgan. They're like, no.
And probably the same reason. Why are we pumping our military full of women and trannies?
Yes.
Why are we
so that we're not military ready at all?
Why are all our
because we're the smartest ones in the room?
Why are all our corporate companies doing all these DEI policy and all ESG and stuff? Well, because we think we're the smartest people in the room, and we are arrogant and full of hubris.
Well, that's it's interesting when we were talking offline earlier. One of the things that he started talking about is like Christians need to be anti-fragile with their investments and stuff like that. Right. And there's something, and maybe this is, when I've looked at gold, like when Tucker was on Fox, like every other commercial,
I was going to talk about that. Yeah,
was gold.
Yeah.
And then there's all these like commercials for like buy these gold coins, invest in this and that kind of thing.
The Trump gold coin almost got me on that one.
That's not,
almost.
That's not what you're doing. You aren't selling gold coins. But that to me, I think maybe is one of the reasons why I never really invested in gold, because I always felt like it was a little gimmicky.
Yeah.
It feels like the infomercial. There's like an infomercial that's in your head with gold.
Like, what are you tricking me?
So what's the difference here?
Yeah, so talk about the gimmicky and then talk about, kind of your anti-fragile.
Should I buy that Trump gold coin?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
You're right.
Hey, man.
All right.
Yeah. No, and this is one of the biggest hurdles that the industry has to clear. If we looked on the internet right now, I could show you 10, 15, 25 different online gold. We're the best. And if you'll notice, all the traffic is trying to push you to the coin, right? Mm-hmm. Well, that's because the coin has the widest bid offer spread, and the dealer is going to make the most money on that trade. I'm not telling you they're always bad. They're not always bad, and sometimes depending.
So the Trump coin might have been
Trump coin. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Got some eBay value though.
It was collector. 1,000 out of 200 million.
That's exactly what they said.
but that's where they're going to want to. That's where the industry wants to push you, as it is today. We'll drive down the street and like, we buy gold, right? Okay, well, this is pawnbrokers and guys that are, I'll buy it from you for $500. I'm going to turn around and sell it for $2,000, right? So that's where all the nonsense is, and that's
the coinage.
Yes,
okay,
and that's where that's why the industry gets a terrible name. But again,
and is it because like oftentimes they're almost pitched as like a collective coin?
Correct.
So there's like this artistic heartstring So where Knox might not be excited about a Biden gold coin,
right?
But then you pitch a Trump gold
Things
coin
are getting
to
bad,
him.
though.
But then you pitch a Trump gold coin to him, and he's like, "Wow, that's fun. I want to own that." Is it part of like this kind of artistic collective nature of the coin that's playing at your strings too?
Yes, there's like what is called the numismatic coins, which are who designed them, what year were they made, how many were made, all that. But all that's collectible stuff.
Interesting.
And again, that's a market. There's a market for the Trump.
And
there are markets for that. But that's a different discussion from why do you want to have it as part of your Christian family or a Christian institution wants to have it as part of our core strategic investment. And now we're going to buy gold kilos. And those are right today they're $65,000 per kilo. Now,
is that one bar?
One bar. And one bar is less. It's smaller than that.
Wow.
So, and in terms of the refined gold in the world, we could probably put the refined gold, all of it in the world, on this easily on this block. And again, why does it have what in the world? What's the why? What? And again, I think it goes back all the way to the second chapter of Genesis, and then look how mankind's gone forward, and boom.